Hey guys, Turtle here, and today we got the second episode of furniture design. Or interior design, whatever you wanna call it. So this episode I wanna be going over living room designs. And I just did quite a bunch of furniture here and I'm going to show it all off. At first I wanted to ask if you guys like this kinda white surrounding, so there's like it's highlighted on the furniture itself, or do you just want to see like normal grass and everything? I just found this pretty cool also with the tiny render distance, so it's kind of sets a highlight on the thing you're looking at. So I found this pretty cool, so I decided to make it like this for this episode, and you guys just tell me in the comments if you like that or if you don't like that, and then I'll change it if you don't. So those first three couches or sofas or whatever you call them in your country are based on a bottom that's 1/2 slab higher. So that's how they're going to work, and it's not going to work with a normal bottom. So you gotta consider that for the floor. So first one is a pretty basic one, which has like this little design here. And if you wonder how it works, it's simply wooden stairs placed on the really bottom and then half slabs on top of it. So you just place one like this and then on top on that on both sides, and then you get this kind of sofa or couch. And I really like this design. It also works with pretty much any wool color. You can also do it like with darker wood on the sides on top, but then I would like recommend other colors too, which always is a good thing to use. Let's say purple wool, which fits better to something darker. I'm not sure if there will be like new stairs soon or not, but that would be good for it. But yeah, I kind of like it more if it's just a clean design with all the same colors of wood here. Then the next one is kind of equal with the stairs idea. It's also with two stairs here, but you see it from the side. So you just put two stairs like this and then two half slabs on top of it. Also what I like more is if you also put two half slabs on the back, so it's the same height as the wool is here, but that's completely up to you what you like more, what you prefer and everything. So that's a pretty cool couch too, and they're kind of modern all around. I'm not sure if I shall even show this, but this is like the most basic design that usually people are using. Just like two wooden stairs and then signs on the sides. Yeah, this is pretty much the best design if you just want to have it like old school style. But yeah, I'm going to take a look at the newer designs that most of you guys probably haven't seen before. I didn't think of all of those on my own because that's pretty much impossible to just find new things that nobody else has done ever before. So don't wonder if you ever saw that somewhere else before. That just happens. Can't do anything against that. So this one is pretty equal to that one, but the stairs are to the other side, so it's kind of an overhang to the side, which also looks pretty nice. And then on the back I put it a bit higher, which looks better to me, but you can also have it like this if you prefer this design, but that's totally up to you. Then here we have two couches which are just on the bottom floor. So this is a pretty basic one which has just wool all around it, and then you put whatever you want in the middle. Let's say if you want a darker version, you can do the dark wood and purple wool combination again. And it's a nice modern design, completely modern on these two. This is kind of a couch where you can lay on, and if you would have like a TV or something here, this one would fit pretty good. Also the button is just a little detail which you can or cannot use, and you could also implement the button on this one for example, or on any of the other ones, however you like the design. Now we got some fireplaces. Let me just press F1 so we don't have that in the way. So this is a pretty basic brick one, which, yeah, just think of a, God, I don't know the words right now, but yeah, you think the room ends right there. So this goes into the roof of the room. And then it's a pretty basic but nice looking fireplace if you got the space for it. This is a bit more medieval or, yeah, kind of old style looking fireplace. Just like this, I saw it on a picture with walls out of dark wood, which looked really good, so I decided to also put two dark wood things here. So if you wanna have a room like that, this fits in perfectly. Then this is a kind of modern design. You can have like wool blocks around it. You just always gotta be careful with fireplaces and wool and that kind of stuff, because it might get on fire. So try it out on a even space where nothing else is in the way before if it will burn the stuff or not. So that's the safest way. Now to the last one, fireplace wise. This is a kind of smaller one, which kind of is the same size of the others, but it looks smaller in the room because it's not that high. And yeah, that's one you can also put in pretty much anything. It can look good with modern style, but it can also look good with old school style or whatever you want to call it. So it's a pretty nice one. Now we go to the TVs. So I got 3 of these here. This one is pretty much my favorite. It's just one staircase right here. I just removed it so you can see. And 2 half slabs on the sides. So this gives like the holding thing feeling to it. Then 3 wool blocks, 3 by 2. And then just dark wool on the sides with buttons on the bottom, or you can also have it like this. However you like it the most, it's totally up to you. Just, yeah, this series is just about giving you some ideas what you could do, and then it's up to you what you want to do with it. So this is a pretty small one, which is also just 2 bookshelves on the bottom, and then, yeah, trapdoors all around it and a painting in the middle, which kind of gives it the look of a TV a bit more. Sadly, there's like no paintings which are 3 by 2, so you gotta keep it like that, but yeah, you can also modify the painting, so it's up to you what you want it to look like. Now this one is also a pretty nice one. It's a 4 by 2, which fits the size of a huge painting, which is pretty nice. You can have those trapdoors or you cannot. It's totally up to you. Let's remove it so you see how it looks without them. And we got the 2 bookshelves, 2 staircases, and this time we got the grey wool with buttons on the top, which also looks pretty neat. And the last thing is something I found on a video. So I used the schematic and it should work on the normal Minecraft. This is the new snapshot, so I could use like different half slabs and everything. This is why it shows that. But this schematic, which you can download on the other video, which I will link in the description, so this guy gets the credit for it. This is like a fish tank, as you might have already realized. But the cool thing about it is that it refills itself automatically. So we can either press this button, which will make the pistons push forward, the fish fall through, these open, and then the fish would normally be in there. But that doesn't work anymore on the new snapshot, so it doesn't work out right here. Also those trapdoors open for no reason, which seems to be some kind of glitch in the new snapshot, so that's not the maker's fault or anything. But yeah, the fish will jump in there, and also one will be dropped right here. So whenever the fish disappear after like 1 minute or something, the machine will automatically realize that and put another fish in. So that's a really cool thing to do. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it and want to see more of it, just leave a rating to the video. If we get 100 ratings again, I will continue the series and make another episode. And also just tell me in the comments what you want to see for the next episode of this. So what kind of room do you want to see? If you want to see a sleeping room with beds and all that stuff you need in a sleeping room, or whatever you want to see, just tell me in the comments. And yeah, that's it for me today, and see you guys. Bye bye.